Oh, lore. LM Perfect Amethyst. The homework, yeah. Okay, and then our helmet, Ral Fell Perfect Sapphire. Socketed helmet of the same type. Yeah. Ral Fell. Okay, so between streams, I ran the Countess a few more times. Ran it twice and got two soul runes. So I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Now this runes are pouring in. But I ran it 5 more times and got nothing. So not great. But I did find that this is while I was doing that, kind of a bit of an upgrade for my mercenary. So pretty good weapon here. None of these stats really apply too much, but the open wounds and the extra damage and fast attack speed's nice. And I also got this shield, which is kind of junk, except for the fact it has +1 to all skills. Which I've been desperate for, finding anything with plus skills on it. And I leveled up a few times doing these runs. So unfortunately that shield requires 75 strength, so we'll dump all of this into strength, only at 73. And we'll continue upgrading the bear. Which makes the bear stronger, and it also increases the damage of my wolves and the raven. Yeah, so this is a pretty good upgrade. Ravens are over 500 damage now. The other thing is, since I got a decent amount of runes now, I don't think I have to worry about it being expensive to add sockets to items with the quest, so I'm going to do that. So this one here I want a socket. And from what my homework has gotten done for me. So basically what happens when you do a socket quest or a socket recipe is it'll do a roll between 1 and 6 and it'll give you that many sockets. But since the maximum number of sockets is 2 on this, anything that rolls higher than 2 will give you 2 sockets. So basically, I should have a 5 out of 6 chance of rolling 2 sockets. Which I hope is good enough, because I need 2. A 1 in 6 chance of getting 1 socket, which would suck. So let's try that. Alright, 5 out of 6, 2 sockets, nice. And now I can build a rune word in this called Lore, which gives me +1 to all skills. So Ort, and then Soul. Use one of those souls I found. So I need Ort and Soul. Ort. Let me just double check. Don't want to make a mistake and blow a sword. Ort and Soul, okay. Ort. Soul. Nice. So instead of my +3 Raven helmet, I'll have a +2 Raven helmet with +1 to all skills, so I still get +3 to Raven. And I also get +1 to everything else in the summoning tree, as well as some lightning resist and whatever other mods are on that. Some damage reduction is actually pretty nice. Yeah, so the Ravens will stay the same, because I'm still getting the +3. But all this other stuff gets +1, plus it gets all the synergies. So all my wolves will be a lot stronger now. There's no plus strength on this, is there? No, too bad. The other thing I wanted to try is I want a 4-socket sword to make a spirit, which is it's insanely strong. Room word for how cheap it is to make. I'll lose the 80 resistance here, but you gain so much from a spirit sword. Now, how many sockets it's possible for this to get? I don't know. It depends where I found it, and I don't know where I found it. I think it caps at 4, so if it rolls a 4, 5, or 6, I'll get 4 sockets. So it should be a 50-50 chance of getting 4. But it might go up to 5, in which case there's just a 1 in 6 chance of getting 4 sockets. Sorel Am Perfect Amethyst. Cross my fingers. 2. Which is useful for nothing. So I'll just throw that away.
Greetings.
I didn't think think this through too far. I've probably found about 5 of these crystal swords, and I didn't think to keep any of them. So now I do want to put this shield on. It requires 75 strength. I'm a little short right now, but I think I got... Yeah, I got a couple +1 charms. We can take the fast run walk stuff off now. So that should put me up to 75, right? Yeah. So I'm going to lose a lot of resists. So there's 24 resist all I'm losing. But that gives me another +1 skills. And then actually I got a bunch of pieces of this set, and if I go 3-piece... So boots and Belt, like I'm losing, 30 cold res, 55 life, and 35% magic find, but you gain 50% magic find from this, which is nice. So I got plus faster run walk, 40% cold, and the belt's not bad either, like 20 life and 20% fire resist. So the resistances kind of like balance out, but I just gain more magic find. Yeah, so now my skills are looking pretty good. I got +2 to everything, and except for Raven where I have +4. Now it's just over 500 damage. Now I'm, what, 580? Let's keep going, go up by 12% every level. Yes, I don't need this anymore because I already got a better one. This was my backup helmet if that rolled one socket at a +1 Raven. So we throw this away. Another problem with this shield is it makes you run a little bit slower. So yeah, I got the 20% faster run walk, but then this slows me down a touch. So it kind of almost balances out. So where my state of my resistance is now? Probably not great. Poison's in the negatives now. But fire and lightning are still maxed. $17 is 78, so I'm wasting 3. That's fine. Lightning. I got 30 lightning on this. Oh, lightning is exactly 75. That's nice. Yeah, so not much wasted overkill on these two. Cold is fine, and poison's low, but again, poison doesn't instantly kill you anyways, so I'm okay with that. And I think that's it. I can roll another amulet. Oh, I got another +1 skiller, but again, the wrong class. I think I'll hang on to this one, though. I think traps is good for assassins. Probably by the time I make an assassin, I'll have better than this. Oh wait, didn't I already find an assassin one? It probably wasn't level 15, though. Yeah, these are masks I can re-roll if I ever find the cheapest rune. For some reason, like the easiest to find rune, I'm having trouble finding any of them. I got an IO rune too, which isn't that useful, but... Soul. And I think there's a bunch. This is shale, I think. I need 3 of these. Okay.
Yes?
Yeah. I think from the Countess, it's hard to find that basic one. But I think just from like regular drops, I think it drops a lot. I'm just getting unlucky. But that's fine. I got a good helmet now anyways, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, mercenary's fine at the moment. I think, oh, actually, I could make an insight if I really want to. I believe. What the hell is insight? Rel, Tier, Tal, Soul. I will use my last soul, though. And yeah, I want to make a bulwark as well, which takes a soul for the mercenaries. So I don't think I'm going to build a insight, because if I don't need the meditation aura, which I don't, then it's really just a high damage weapon. Actually, there's another one called Obedience. Where the hell is that? I know that's an amazing weapon if you don't need an aura. Obedience. Level 41. L. Co. Thol. F. Foul. Yeah, I don't have Foul or Co. Little out of range for me. But yeah, 370% enhanced damage. And like, it even enchants it with fire, then lowers the fire resistance to enemies. 40% crushing blow is amazing. And in 30% all resist. 20 to 30%, yeah. Like, this is just stacked, this weapon. It's such a good weapon that no one uses.
Looks like jade. Perhaps it's worth something.
Perhaps. Not sure if I should be like taking it slow or risk running through this area really quickly. Problem is there's lots of those speedy guys that do melee attacks. Great Marsh, it's not where I want to go. That's kind of neat. One thing of cold damage on you is actually kind of nice for melee characters. Keeps things slowed and makes the corpses shatter so they can't be regenerated. like ravens versus ravens. Yeah, if we're gonna take it slow, this may will go up to players 3. Get some more experience and some more loot out of it. Yeah, I don't think running through here is gonna be safe for me. Too many fast melee stuff. Bird on bird violence.
I am overburdened.
I do want to hang on to the best 3-socket pole arm I can for later. By the time I need it, it'll probably be a different pole arm than this one, but we'll hang on to it anyways. Spider and Cavern. Okay, this is where we want to be. Let's bump our strength up to 75 just so I don't need to worry about using gear to reach that 75 I need for the shield. One day down the road I'll need to get to 154 or 156, whatever it is. So it's not the end of the world, but if I have more strength now than I require.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible.
Oops, wrong key. Let's go and empty our inventory and turn these quests.
Back it? Never.
Artisan's better. Mesh shift. This one by the dock, right? Can't remember what this quest gives me. Is it 20 year to life?
Well, praise you.
20 to life would be nice. That'd be like a 5% increase on my... Almost 5% increase on my life total. Nope, gotta talk to Kane first. Forgot the order.
Ivory. Ah.
Now it's Alcor.
Damn it. Good day. From the ashes.
Yeah, 20 to life. Nice. We did a bunch of changes to our gear, so the resistances did go down, but it's still passable. We got Fire and Lightning still at 75. There's not much overkill on that. Cold is reasonable. Poison sucks, but I don't think you can get one-shot killed by poison anyways. We don't need these strength charms anymore. Into a 1 dex, I might need that. Yeah, this thing was interesting. Level 21 though, I'm not sure if that's good for level 21. Is there any other resistance stuff I have here that I can throw in my inventory? Lightning. That's an amulet. Poison. Another 8 poison. Takes up 2 slots though. That's not good for 8. 8 resist. Probably not worth it. Yeah, this is probably my worst one right now. 5 resist for 1 slot. Control click to sell faster. Okay. Yeah, I learned that the other day. So control click basically from... usually anywhere from this window to this window. So, for trading and for moving stuff to your stash, I think, right? Yeah. Except for when it's Q. Cube's the same? Yeah, Cube's the same. And then shift click to put things in and out of your... the bar here, I believe. Shift click? Yeah. Well, speaking of which, let's top that up. You can stack runes? No, unfortunately not. Especially as I got a million rel runes. Okay, let's continue on. So the question is, do we go back to that Great Marsh, or... I never know how these maps work. Or can we go straight from Spider Forest to player jungle. So I thought you always had to go through Great Marsh to get to the player jungle, but on normal difficulty, that wasn't the case for me. There's a million things I need to relearn in this game. You know what, we got plenty of levels. Let's put back to players 1, just to speed things up a bit. Since I was grinding Countess a little bit, I'm kind of over-leveled right now. Yeah, way over-leveled. So this is the waypoint, right? I might just be traveling to a dead end here, I don't know. Yeah, so even with the +2 skills we added, this Poison Creeper still instantly dies. Rune Sword. This could have 4 sockets, right? Could, but it doesn't. Yeah, you can probably get like a mod that lets you stack runes. Or probably like Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 has that. Or PoE 2. Yeah, but runes and gems would be nice if you could stack them. Especially with the limited inventory space. The other thing I read is the Chinese version of the game has additional stash tabs that you can pay for. But they never brought it to the rest of us. Yeah, it is directly to player's jungle. So Great Marsh probably would have been one big dead end for me. isn't the worst clear speed in the world, honestly. I know this has got to be like one of the lowest DPS builds in the game, but it's playable. And the nice thing is, like, a lot of builds, like, you reach level like 60 or something, and there's like no more way to get any DPS out of your skills. You can only get from equipment. Or this build, like level 90, I'll still be adding on more damage. Because there's literally 6. That's backwards. There's 6 skills I need to put 20 points into. 5? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still in player demo, right? Yeah, okay. That's level 35, plus 3 fireball. Globe would have been nice if they were level 18 for a fire spark. Anything useful in here? Not really. Bunch of potions. There's just so many speedy guys here, it's hard to... dangerous to just run ahead. 62 dexterity now. I need like a 3-socket hunter's bow, just like the most basic one, so I can build edge. Air dungeon, okay. I don't want to go down there until I got a waypoint though. Otherwise I have to come all the way back up. So I'll find the waypoint and then hit that town portal. Actually, let's go. Since I won't build a town portal again, let's empty our inventory first.
Greetings.
Eisenhart horn. Do I already have that? Let's check the grail. We did not have that yet. Gives me the helmets and the armor. Level 8 requirements. Bunch of defense. And a bunch of defense on that. Wouldn't it be like a bad 2-piece for like the Act 1 mercenary when you start a new character? Come on, +1 skiller. No. Okay. Definitely elite comes out of this. Let's pop up the players 5. Just to fight this guy.
Ormus may know something about this unusual blade.
Actually, my rings do suck. And, this quest gives me a rare ring. So it'll be interesting what I get from here. Oh god. Don't get myself cornered on the bridge. That's a good sword. I'll try socketing that, see if I get the 4 sockets I want. If I can. I do need some perfect gems. I'm not sure which one I need. Amethyst, maybe? Alright, let me look at this map here. I think it's probably up here. It makes the most sense to me. I could have something. Barbarian helmet. Increase speed. This might be it. Open the waypoints in here. Whenever you see these pillars, it's like a special area. Lion helm. This is the one that's barbarian, even though it sounds like it's... yeah. Even though it sounds like it should be for me. There we go. Nice. Where do I do this quest? To Ormus.
You have
Up to Ashera.
Now that fewer. Hello.
May as well check our inventory while I'm here. Could always use some better gloves. No. It's possible to find 25% magic find with 40% resist. That would be the ideal shop find.
this magic ring.
Okay, something good with magic find on it. No. How is this level 23? These are all low rolls. I guess the attack rating is making it 23. Like if this were like a level 6 ring, which in my head it looks like it should be, it'd be okay. And something's jacking up the level requirement.
Hello.
Alright, let's try another socket. Oh, my brain. What am I looking for? Normal weapon. Ral Am Perfect Amethyst. I'm not sure if I have a Perfect Amethyst. No. Almost. Got 2 Flawless and 2 normal Amethysts. And 2 Flawless. Oh, if I upgrade everything. But just in case I run into a gem shrine, I always want to have at least 1 Flawless Amethyst available. But literally all this upgrades into one Perfect Amethyst. I'll hold off on it for now. Still the first character yet. About halfway through Nightmare. Alright, let's go get that next piece of equipment. Or next piece of the flail. Weird flail though, made out of body parts. It was like an eyeball, a heart, and a liver or something? I don't know what it is. Did I get the player count back? I did, okay. Is this lightning? Sure. Not bad. 11, 15. If I needed to increase attack speed, this would actually be nice. 25, 17, 21, 11. Yeah. Unfortunately, the extra 3 mods I get on this rare, besides the resistance and the magic find, are all worthless to me. But maybe I'll throw in a stash for a character or something. Now to think about it. I wonder if I should be picking up every rejuvenation potion and just stacking my inventory with... or stacking my bar with full rejuves. Maybe that's the way to do it in hardcore. So I just got hit hard there, and I hit a health potion, which regens slowly. And like, what if I was in that same scenario, but it was... I'm getting hit way harder. I would have wished that was a full rejuvenation for the instant refill.
Impossible.
I'll sell.
I am overburdened.
Oh, I need this part of Angelic set. This is actually pretty nice. It's the worst part of the set, but... But that's gotta be like one of the best early game sets in the game. +1 skills, 100% magic finds. More attack rating than you could ever use. And it's all in a level 12 set. I'm feeling this teleport. Okay, I didn't feel it right. Hey, there it is. I should check that club, just in case it has druid skills on it. I don't see many clubs.
This is good day.
Not sure how many jewels I should hang on to for crafting. It's starting to take up a lot of space. There's a staff I want to grab there too. It's for more money.
Yes. Hello.
Okay. Didn't find any amethyst, did we? No. Plus one skiller? No. $700 Braden. At least, as much as I'm confused with these maps, at least they've been straightforward. Like, I don't know where I'm going, but it's worked out well. I'm always headed to the right place. Some trap is smacking my wolf around. This I remember. This fire means there's a super chest right here, I believe. It's this one. That one, and there's two more. And one of those guaranteed to be a super chest, or high chance to be a super chest. This one, maybe? That's probably the one. Remember to get runes, people used to like just load in and out of games and just click these chests over and over again. It was like one of the best ways to get runes back in the day. Maybe still is. And by best way, I mean you do it thousands of times and possibly find nothing. But some of these runes are so rare. That would still end up being the best way. Okay, I think I'm at a level now where Crystal Sword will suck it with more than 4. So I don't think there's any point in pressing that. There's a 1 in 4 chance of getting 4 sockets. I don't want to see if there's a waypoint near here, though. Oh, there kind of is. Next question, is there another one of those setups that has a super chest? I always recognize on the minimap by this. It's like these 2 diagonal things in the middle of a courtyard. Is this Angelix as well? No, like Athens. Okay, let's move on to the next zone. Which is not this way. Ooh. This one tricked me last time. I found a +1 shape-shifting, and I'm like, ah, perfect. It's summoning I need, not shape-shifting. It's not the players count in here. There's like 2 or 3 elite packs, so why not get a little bit of extra experience? No, I think I spawned 2 out of the 3 elite packs at players 1 because I didn't do it in time. Rune? It's a very useful rune, but I have like a million of them, so... I feel like my army does nothing when I don't have the ravens out. Very much like StarCraft. I mean, I don't know anything about assassins. Yeah, this has no staff mods, but... Alright, let's empty the inventory, turn in this quest.
Greetings.
Talk to Alcor.
Greetings.
+3 chain lightning. Cathans. They're all the same, right? Yeah. Okay. How am I doing this thing? Alcor, I think? Yeah.
Found them.
More life, I'll take it. How much life do I get for points anyways? Go from 568 to 578 to 2 life per vitality. It's not great. I think there's classes that get like 3 and 3.5 per vitality or something. Maybe even 4. Oh, these things are dying. Okay. Ooh. What's going on in there? Do your thing. I'll hide behind this pillar. Got player's aid to open this special chest. Ooh, nice. Worth. Ball rune, chain boots. Oh, so close to perfect. 30% faster run walk, 2 resists, and magic find. If only the 2 resists and magic find were to like absolutely terrible rolls. Oh well. And level 29 requirement, yeah, that's just hot garbage then. This looks promising. Nope, not back here. Could it be in the middle? Where is it? That way. I cannot find it. There it is. Do a full lap of the place. When the life tap. It's my favorite area to up the players count. There's just so many things to open typically. Yari.
I can't carry
I
anymore.
think technically that could be an upgrade for my mercenary. $41 to $84. Damage is about the same, but everything else is worse. Well, I didn't check the actual attack speed. Slow attack speed, yeah, it's definitely worse. Your damage is not the same. This, I have no idea what that is. Ancient armor. Thulrune, nice. Yeah. I swear I've opened like 10 chests already, and there's still room for more. Oh wow, that was a big one.
I can't carry anymore.
Ring. Alright, let's empty the inventory, see what we got.
You have.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. On its own, it looks terrible, but I wonder what the set bonuses are. The Labrigil, Milabragas? Milabragas robe? Defense is always 234. Is that true? It's true. Okay. So I guess if there's only one version, it must be perfect. So I got two of these. Cold resist on the crown. Oh, I could put it on my mercenary, actually. So 15 life, 40 cold res. And then just a ton of armor. Yeah, that'd be like 470 armor. Oh, the shield I've heard of. It's one of the few shields with magic find on it. And a paladin scepter. What's the full set do? Wait, what? Where did that take me? Why does it take me into a trade window? There's a full set. Plus 2 paladin skills. Life and mana leech. Okay, interesting. 2 pieces on a mercenary is interesting though. I wonder how much 470 defense actually means for a mercenary. I know defense is worthless when you're running, but mercenaries never run, at least not officially, so the defense always works on them. 15 life, 40 cold, 470 defense, damage reduced by 2. It's probably not that good. Let's keep my resistance stuff on him. I mean, these are kind of trash as well, but they do give him maybe like 20 resist all. Which at the moment is important, but as his resistances max out, which is happening soon, I could probably swap it out, I guess. Anyways. Yeah, let's switch to 2 rows of full rejuves just for extra safety. Skiller? Nope. Two strength.
Good day.
Druid stealth missions. There's actually a fire druid that is like the noisiest class you could possibly play. It's just like constantly like raining fireballs everywhere around him. That's like how the gameplay works. Okay, let's head out of here if I can figure out where to go. Nice. Okay. That'll probably sell for 30,000. Okay. Wait, where's the exit? There it is. Fighting without my mercenary is just such a gigantic loss of DPS. I lose like half my damage not having him around. So anytime he dies, gotta bring him back. Let's get him down again. Put like 4 potions into him. Why is he getting focus fired? I'm selling players 8, that's why. From when I open those chests. Probably should have gone back down and grabbed my mercenary again. Or I should just run by these guys. I feel like I've dedicated so much time at this point. Oh, he's healing about as fast as they're killing him.
Greetings. Travancore? Alright, let's grab the waypoints. These guys are a little dangerous with the fire. Let me double check my fire's maxed. Yeah, okay. I remember dying here a lot as a softbar player back in the day, so just want to be sure.
Flail.
I am overburdened.
Crystal sword, anything? Good damage. Vulcan. This will sell for 35. Alright, let's go get the rest of the flail.
Once properly imbued, ridding. They are blowing.
Fire golem.
Greetings.
It's a flail made out of a brain, an eye, and a heart. Interesting. I should resummon my bear every time I level up. Because it's still leveled at the lower, or it's still spawned at the lower level. Before I put more points into it. Now, these levels can have exploding guys. I don't know how dangerous they are in Nightmare difficulty, but... I do see them there. I don't think they're like veilings. I think you have to kill them, but when you kill them, they explode. I feel like it's only in hell difficulty, but when they explode in hell difficulty, they literally just one-shot you and the game ends. So should be safe-ish here. I mean, it would still hurt probably, but I'm not even sure if it's the right type of little dude. A lot of questions that I should probably have answered when I'm playing a one-death character. Yeah, I think they're called dolls. Yeah, let's be careful here. Make sure my minions kill them when I'm not standing nearby. I wonder if someone made a guide of like how not to die in hardcore. Kind of like breaks down all the things you should be really looking out for. Missed one a while ago. Rune sword. I think a rune sword has a high dex requirement, right? This definitely goes to 4 sockets, so that's perfect for me. I'm just waiting on getting a perfect amethyst. Oh boy, okay. I think that's it. I think it's how much it explodes. So I lose about half my health. So at least it's not a one-shot. So if 2 of them die next to me, that's game over. What I can also do is just quit the game and come back and try to find this level without those things spawning. Just to be extra safe, but... I mean, that's a chicken way of doing it. I'm already playing the chicken character, so I can't also do that. Did I pick up the diamond? Oh, I did. Okay. I mean, I don't play melee characters, or at least I don't remember them. But I don't think just a basic attack rating ground charm has any value. Pretty sure. I think it's max cold resist. So, get the bear, then summon the new bear. That's what I gotta remember to do. Because the bear never dies. If I don't do that, I'm always gonna be stuck on the lower level bear. Technically all my wolves should be resummoned too, because they all got a bonus to their damage with that new bear level. In fact, what else am I doing? Might as well. Ravens I'm constantly resummoning, so that I don't have to worry about too much. Oh. So I got treasure trove right at the start here. seeing those dolls down here. Those are much better enemies than dolls. They die very quickly, and they do fire damage, which I'm very much immune to right now. Or resistant to, at least. Ah. So you're saying Rune Sword? Yeah, it's just too much strength and dex for me to use. Unless it had some other purpose I don't know about. Where is the exit? Screaming puppies. Okay. Do your thing, boys. Portal Shrine, sure. Yeah, I got this poison problem again. Where it's draining really fast and it's not going away.
Yes?
There's this guy cure that way. Do I want a 30 cold resist amulet? Probably not. Probably not. And I'm never going to get 2 perfect amethysts, so let's get rid of this. Technically, the broadsword's better than the superior one, because I don't need the damage, and the superior one will just cost more to repair in the future. Alright, where to? Try this way.
Thanks.
What's the next spot? I gotta learn how to read maps. There's some tricks to figure out like where you're supposed to go. Need to watch a guide or something on that. Like if the entrance is facing this direction, then the exit must be facing some other direction. Which can give you hints on like where it could possibly spawn. Like, is this like literally the last place I checked on the entire map? I think we're going in there. think I got that crazy poison on me again. It's gonna go away. Doesn't look like it's going away. Alright, let's go back to town and cure it.
Good morning. Good morning.
Take a skiller, but the wrong one. Shoot. Which one was it? This one, maybe? Yeah, that's right. I thought when I'm looking at the minimap, I just run directly into enemies. Dead end. Oh, maybe over here. Should have checked that top area before I left it. No, I probably shouldn't run through that, should I? This is gonna be one of those forever poisons again. No, okay, it's normal poison. I don't think I can add sockets to this because it's ethereal. It's also not an elite version. Never mind. Or an exceptional version of the weapon. But ethereal weapons is kind of what you're looking for your mercenaries. So much more damage on them. Oh my god. It's literally like right beside the entrance, and I did the entire map except except that. It's gonna be right up in this corner, isn't it? I'm so confused. There's no third level. Yeah, I'm just stuck here forever. This is where I'm gonna live the rest of my life. I mean, it technically could be in the middle here. Might have missed a little corner there. I guess it's in the middle? Where else could it be? It looks like there's something here I missed. Let's head over there. There's 3. Oh, there's flawless amethyst. Alright, we can make our spirit's short sword finally, I think. I almost clicked on that resist poison shrine and gave up all this experience shrine. Alright, swing around the other side just to clear out everything, be safe. I lost my experience shrine. In that case, we'll put up to players 5 for Diablo, or for Mephisto. So let's go see if we can make our spirit sword. We'll lose 80 resistance, but we're going to gain +2 skills. So that'll be pretty huge. Among a whole bunch of other things on that. Faster hit recovery, mana. It's a broken rune word, really. What the heck is it? Socketed weapon, yeah. Ral Am Perfect Amethyst. So this should be a 50-50 chance. Ral Am Perfect Amethyst. So there's 3 chances it rolls 4, and 1 chance each for it to roll 1, 2, or 3. Yes! Okay, nice.
Yes.
So I was not going to get another perfect amethyst anytime soon, unless I found a gem shrine. Come on, Skiller. Would have been good if the all resistances was better. Okay, how the hell did I make a spirit sword? Yeah. We had a 86% chance one that we hit, and then we had a 50% chance one that we hit. Odds are I would have messed up one of those. Tal, Thal, Ort, Am. Tal. Thal. Ort. Am. Tal, Thal, Ort, Am. Tal, Thal, Ort, Am. Okay. Oh. This is an important roll too. Not for this character, so I don't really care. But you want to get close to 35% faster cast rate. I guess for me, what I want is the 8 magic absorb. That's probably the most important one for me. Because that's like a defensive ability. %34% faster cast rate, very nice. 5% magic absorb, is that the middle? 2 to 8? 3 to 8. It's a little below average. That's fine though. And 104 mana, which is a good roll as well. Yeah, 34 is amazing. This is definitely a sword I'm going to be putting on a different character at some point. Alright, Fel Oak, you served me well. With your 80% resist, I will miss that. I'm probably actually making myself weaker for this fight, because the lightning resist is pretty important. Alright, what do my resists look like now? 58 fire, 15 lightning. I think I had some rings with... I could do this gloves instead. It's almost the same. So I lose 2 magic fine, but I gain 10 in resist. Like 27 lightning instead of 17 fire. Now they're both in the 40s. And then I could also wear this ring. Again, I'm losing some magic finds. I lose 5%. I love my magic finds, but I do gain 21 fire resist and a whole bunch of other things. 66 mana will be nice for resummoning. Now what does it look like? That's pretty respectable. 62, 42, 36. Now let's resummon everything. I just re-summoned everything on my existing mana pool. That's pretty awesome because I gained 66 mana here and I gained 100 and something mana here. 104. Ravens are up to level 26. Doing over 800 damage now. I was under 500 at the start of this stream. Still need to get an amulet that does plus to skills. I thought that would be the first item I would get, but we got Spirit and Lore and Saigon Shield for +4 between the three of them. Before that. And then still just using a bunch of Magic Find. 3-piece Saigon, so I got 50% Magic Find on the boots. Yeah, Amulet I need to swap out for sure. This is just kind of whatever as well. But I think we're ready for Mephisto now. We resummoned everything. Yeah, let's go players 5. And let's take on Mephisto. Hopefully, I have no idea if I can handle him on players 5 or not, but I hope so. Most of these fights just involve me resummoning stuff until he's dead. So hopefully this is one of those fights. Get in there, guys. It's looking pretty easy. Okay, he did something that killed about 4 wolves in one shot. Shield. If that's what I think it is, it might be good. And we got rare jewel, nice. Oh. An ethereal for the rare Swint Mail. This could have potential of being an upgrade for my mercenary. Let's go to players 8 and open all the chests on this level now. This one I think is a super chest. Yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
Partisan.
I am overburdened.
just hang on to that. I'm not sure if it repopulates or not for me. Definitely does between games.
I am overburdened.
Am I completely full? I guess we can check this. If it's garbage, I can throw it away. Ooh. 228. It is only split mail though, so the fact that it's ethereal doesn't matter much. It's a little cold and fire, 29% in total. 31% in total. This one has lightning though. And magic reduced, yeah, I think that's better. Stop that.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I got it. Tier rune. I mean, at this point, I don't think magical druid pelt will ever be better than what I have. Well, that's not true. It could be. You'd have to be super lucky, though. I think that's everything. Nothing else to click on. Alright. Let's see what we got. Speedrun failed. Skip the cinematic.
The tide.
It is what I thought. Nice. That's one of the only other shields that gives +1 to skills. And it's actually the best shield for the spellcaster class in the game if you don't want to get your strength too high. Because the spirit shield is like 156 strength. This one's only 58, which means you can have an extra 200 health. So that means I don't need the Saigon shield anymore. Which means I don't have the 3-piece bonus anymore, so we'll go back to what we had before. And I don't know, we'll figure out the resists in a second.
Greetings.
Hail to you, champion.
Or resist charges would be interesting if this were anything other than a necromancer. Necromancer gets that spell already. Found out a perfect topaz too.
Hail to you, champion.
Okay. So actually I got 2 perfect emeralds now. I could find another 3 socket armor and swap out the normal topazes with the 3 perfect topazes. So that would give me 24 times 3. 72? 72 magic find instead of 48. Oh yeah, and the rare jewel. Yeah, stamina and attacker takes damage is kind of garbage. So it's just the min damage and the attack rating. Although 8 min damage is pretty good. So what do our resistances look like? Still pretty good. The boots are perfect magic find, but only 8 resistance. I could swap out for... Lose 5 to gain a bunch of fire. Or lose 4 to gain a bunch of cold. Maybe fire. How much over am I by? 33. Oh, exactly 75. Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Well, we even got faster cast rate now. It doesn't matter, but it's just convenience of like respawning things faster. I guess I can teleport around quicker too if I want to really waste my teleport charges. Yeah. Now I can really go Mass Raven. And still every level I'm gaining 12% damage on my Ravens. So it won't be long until we're into the thousands. I got werewolf. From my helmet, I guess. What does this do again? 25% max life? The only problem with the werewolf form and the bear form, which I'm probably going to get at some point just because of this, there's so much life on it, is that my teleport staff doesn't work when I'm in those forms, which is probably a bug in the game, or just a bad feature.
It's good to see you again, hero. Here's a...
There. I got 9 wolves. Ravenheart Jewel? Is that what it was called? Oh, there you go. Triple socket armor? No, no. I mean, I found, I got this one from the shop. Act 1 and Act 2 in normal. If I go back there, you can just go back and forth to the trader, and you can then they sell socketed armors. There is a 4-socket armor. I don't know when I can start seeing those, though. AI is actually pretty good at understanding D2R. High level or Lowest eye level body armor. What am I asking again? 4 sockets. Eye level 58. So from Act 3 Nightmare onwards, you can start finding 4 socket armors. So like right now. Yeah, from Act 3 Durance of Hate onwards. Yeah, so literally from this point forward, I can start finding a 4 socket armor. And then I can throw 4 topazes in for a crazy magic find. Like, was that 96%? Or if I get really lucky, there is a unique. I don't think it's too rare to find. Scalder's Ire. So it gives magic find based on your character level. So by like level 70, it would be better than the 4 socket or perfect topaz armor. Ideally though, I want to find this armor. +1 all skills, all resistances, 30% faster cast rate, and a huge magic damage reduction. It's like 4 incredible things. But actually on this character, maybe I'd prefer Scalder's Ire. Because again, I feel like super safe with this character, so I need to be greedy in other ways. Like I don't need the defense. It comes with it comes with the +1 skills too, which is important. So yeah, I think +1 skills and 100 magic find I would rather have than faster cast rate and all resistances. But at the moment I have neither, so it doesn't all moot points. Anyways, I think I gotta get some dinner. If I do come back later tonight, it'll be for StarCraft 2. But yeah, we're making some progress here. This was a huge level up on my character this stream. Spirits, lore and a +2 Raven helmet. We found Lidless Wall. First we found Saigon Shield, then Lidless Wall. So 2+1 setups. And you know, now as I'm saying it out loud, I wonder if Lidless Wall actually is better than Saigon Shield right now. I don't need the faster cast rate. The bigger mana and the mana per kill is nice, but not necessary. To Grim Shield so I can run a little bit faster. Or maybe my old setup was better actually. We do get 63 resistances, which is nice, but the other way... we still get the +1 skills. We get more magic find. So like an extra 20 magic find. And we get 60% resistances with 20 life. 20 to fire, 40 to cold. Yeah, this is... I think this is better. As happy as I was to find Lidless Wall, since I don't really care about the faster cast rate, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm not spending through mana like crazy either. I don't really do anything with this character except walk around. And it gives me a few more slots on my belt too. 16 instead of 12. Yeah, that's strange. I didn't expect this to not be an upgrade, but it seems to be the case. Yeah, and this even gets me a little bit of faster run walk too. I am running slower because of the shield, but I think the 20% faster run walk more than makes up for that. The amulet's a big one though. I can start crafting amulets. Forgot how crafting works. So caster amulets can have up to 4, like it's like a rare, but it also comes with this built in. But again, with this character, I don't really care about faster cast rate or mana. It's not like a typical caster, so what are the other options? Blood, faster run walk, lifesteal, life. That's okay. Safety. Chance of blocking, magic reduce. Yeah, this is probably the one I'd want actually. Any amulet, Thull rune, perfect emerald, any jewel. And then you hope to get lucky and get like a +3 summoning skills amulet. What's the other one? Hit power? Cause monster to flee. Nova when struck. Attacker takes damage. Yeah, it's garbage. How does it work? At eye level. So my character level doesn't matter, just the level of the amulet I'm giving it, I assume. Oh my gosh, the math. It's saying eye level, so it has to be the amulet. So I probably want to try to get inside this range. Then there's an 80% chance of 3 FX, 20% chance of 4. So if I gamble an amulet, that won't necessarily, they'll sometimes be 51 or higher. So I need to find it from amulets from a level 51 or higher zone. And I think I have some perfect emeralds, right? Yeah, I can build 3 of them. Make 3 and hope to get lucky. But yeah, that still bugs me. I can't find a +1 skiller up here. Or a +2 or a +3. Anyways, let's find someone to host, I guess. No backseating. Just based on his tag, he sounds annoying. Let's not host him. Sure, Bart Cause. Why not? Even though he's AFK. Hopefully I'll be back in 30 seconds when when this goes through.
I'll be back in 30 seconds when
Shucka truck. I hate those streamers who just like ban everyone who have any who think any different than them, so that their entire chat is just people who like parrot their own thoughts. That's a great way to develop yourself into a horrible human being. And it's already hard to avoid that, because that kind of happens naturally. So you definitely shouldn't make it worse. It's kind of cool. I can send my my cursor down the pipe. We're going like this. Okay.